Have you ever felt like you're at your breaking point? Like the world is crashing down on you, and you just can't take another step? I've been there. We've all been there. It's that moment when every fiber of your being is screaming at you to quit, to give up, to just let go. The pain feels unbearable, suffocating, like a permanent resident in your soul. But I'm here today to tell you something you might not believe right now. Pain is temporary. Think about it. Think about the last time you felt this way. Maybe it was a failed exam, a heartbreaking breakup, a project that fell apart, or a physical injury that set you back. At that moment, the pain felt like it would last forever, didn't it? It felt like the end of the world. But look at you now. You're still here. You survived. That pain, as intense as it was, eventually faded. It became a scar, a memory, a lesson, but it didn't last. I want to tell you a story about a runner named Derek Redmond. The year is 1992, the Barcelona Olympics. Derek is in the 400-meter semifinal. This is his moment, the culmination of years of relentless training, sacrifice, and dreaming. The starting gun fires. He's off to a great start. Powerful, confident. He's flying down the track. But then, about 150 meters in, disaster strikes. He hears a pop. A sharp, searing pain shoots up his leg. His hamstring has torn. He collapses onto the track, his face contorted in agony. The race is over for him. His dream, shattered in an instant. The medical staff rushes towards him with a stretcher. But Derek refuses. He gets to his feet, wincing, and starts to hobble. He's not just walking. He's trying to finish the race. The crowd, initially silent in shock, begins to understand what they're witnessing. This isn't just about winning anymore. This is about something far greater. As he struggles down the track, a man breaks through security and runs onto the field. It's his father, Jim Redmond. He puts his arm around his son and says, "You don't have to do this." And Derek, through tears and pain, replies, "Yes, I do." So, his father says, "Well then, we're going to finish this together." And they did. Arm in arm, father and son, they crossed the finish line. Derek didn't win the gold medal that day. In fact, he was officially disqualified. But he won something far more valuable. He won the hearts of millions. He created a moment that is still talked about decades later. Why? Because in that moment of excruciating pain, he refused to let it define his story. He chose to push through. The physical pain of that torn hamstring was immense, but it was temporary. He would eventually heal. But the glory of finishing that race, the glory of refusing to quit, the glory of showing the world what true courage looks like, that is forever. That's the core message I want you to hold on to. The pain you are feeling right now, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, it has an expiration date. It is a season, not a lifetime sentence. It's a chapter in your book, not the entire story. Life is a series of mountains and valleys. When you're in the valley, it's dark, it's difficult, and it's hard to see the path forward. All you can feel is the struggle of the climb ahead. This is the pain. This is the burn in your muscles, the doubt in your mind, the fear in your heart. But what happens when you keep climbing? What happens when you put one foot in front of the other? Even when you want to collapse, you get stronger. Your muscles adapt. Your mind becomes more resilient. And eventually, you reach the summit. And from the top of that mountain, the view is breathtaking. You can see how far you've come. You can see the valley you left behind. And in that moment, you don't feel the pain of the climb anymore. You feel the glory of the achievement. You feel the pride, the strength, the incredible power of your own spirit. That feeling, that sense of accomplishment, that is what lasts. That becomes a part of who you are. Every single successful person you admire has a story filled with pain. They have faced rejection, failure, and moments where giving up seemed like the only logical option. Think of the entrepreneur whose first 10 businesses failed before the 11th one took off. Think of the artist who was rejected by every gallery before finally getting their big break. Think of the athlete who overcame a career-threatening injury to come back stronger than ever. Their stories are not defined by the pain they endured, but by the fact that they endured it. The pain was the temporary price they paid for permanent glory. Glory isn't always a gold medal or a billion-dollar company. Glory is looking at yourself in the mirror and being proud of the person staring back. Glory is knowing you gave it your all, even when the odds were stacked against you. Glory is finishing what you started, not because you had to, but because you promised yourself you would. It's the quiet, internal victory of overcoming your own limitations. So, when you're in the middle of your struggle, when the pain feels all-consuming, I want you to do something. I want you to zoom out. See this moment not as your final destination, but as a single, challenging step on a much longer journey. This pain is not your identity. It is your training ground. It is the fire that is forging you into something stronger, something more resilient. It is the pressure that is turning you into a diamond. Don't run from the pain. Don't try to numb it or ignore it. Acknowledge it. Respect it. Understand that it is there for a reason. It is there to teach you, to test you, and ultimately to transform you. Use it as fuel. Let every tear, every setback, every moment of doubt push you forward. Let it be the reason you work harder, dig deeper, and refuse to settle. Remember Derek Redmond hobbling down that track, his dream in tatters, but his spirit unbroken. His pain was temporary. The footage of that race, the story of his courage, the glory of his finish, that is forever. Your current struggle is your 400-meter race. You might stumble, you might fall. The pain might feel unbearable, but you have a choice. You can stay down, or you can get back up and finish your race. The glory is waiting for you at the finish line. It's not a medal. It's the person you become by choosing to cross it. And that person, that victory, will last forever. Don't you dare give up. Your future self is begging you not to. They are waiting for you at the summit, ready to celebrate the glory that you earned through the temporary pain of today. Keep going. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content to help you on your journey. Remember, you are stronger than you think. See you in the next one.